there by Ryan. Inadvertently with the knee. McAuliffe. Martin from the angle. Oh, yes!
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Lockout Podcast. I'm your host, Josh, coach and captain of the Young and the Good. I'm here with Hawko.
That's right, I'm Hawko, manager of the Dark Brotherhood. Welcome back to another season, and setup's a bit different, but across from me.
You've got Ryan, the leader of Greater Western Richmond.
Richard. Also, by the way, we were just, before the podcast actually started, we were just going over a few things. We noticed you didn't have a job all last season. As for the first year, you were a candlestick maker, you were a HMAS captain of somewhere. I mean, have you got a job yet, or?
Maybe.
We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it.
Yeah, I actually, lately I've been going out and measuring blades of grass. It's actually really fun. Like, you get different sizes.
He's got his cap on back to front, like all the way down at the back with the brim. So it looks like he's like some sort of like washed up rapper or something.
Oh, God.
Wouldn't you like to wrap me up?
And here is Croxy, leader of Jock Frosh FC, the greatest team name on this podcast. And we're here to do a preview into the teams for 2026.
This is our first team preview.
Adelaide Crows.
Yeah, so we're going to work top to bottom.
Different. So we did bottom to top last year. And now
this is not alphabetical. This is by ladder position
Last
year.
just in case,
So just so you
it's
know,
also
it's not
alphabetical.
Well, the first one.
First one is
A, B, C, D, E. No.
Yeah, that's how Ryan actually works out
So
the alphabet.
you won
But,
teacher.
so we are here
Nice
to
work,
take a
Ryan.
look
Great.
at the Adelaide team preview heading into what is 2026 AFL Fantasy. The game's not live yet, but we are getting in early to start recording some content for you. Yeah. So, as we always do, let's take a look at Adelaide's season. I think the theme of it was big forwards through volume of games can sometimes work out really well. But when it came down to finals, the gaps really formed.
Boom.
Yeah.
And they got one of the best big forwards out there at the moment, Riley Tilthorpe.
Yeah.
They do.
But that doesn't matter if you're out in straight sets somehow in the finals, which Adelaide were clearly the best team, probably, like we said, all year.
Yeah.
Until the last 2 weeks, but they started gaps starting to appear. Jordan Dawson looked a bit tired.
Well, he's also played in 400 positions other than midfield. So
That is true.
You know, put your aces in place.
Well, how many times did we have? Dawson we need this many points from him or this many disposals from him. Oh, look, Dawson's sitting in the forward line for 15 minutes, not touching the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that was the story of it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then Rory Laird, come on. Didn't have his best year.
Sid Draper was the sub 400 times.
Oh, mate, don't even start. But look, truly dominant year, I think, with their three-pronged attack. But like you said, in layman's terms, piss fucking poor ending.
But, I mean, ultimately we all play this game and the teams play the game to win the cup at the end, right?
Yeah.
They're not out here to be minor premiers.
No.
So being a minor premier, great job.
Well,
but
even Adelaide said that they said, look, cool, we got minor premiership. That's not enough for...
Yeah.
And they wanted to keep going, but they didn't. And, well, hopefully they come back
I
better
will
this
call
year.
out two bright sparks, though. I loved seeing Isaac Rankin burst through the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool to see. And Max Michelini is an absolute jet.
He didn't do too well at the end of the season.
As a fantasy player,
Rankin.
not so well. But
Yeah.
he, that's just electric.
As a football player, yeah.
You're pretty stoked if you're an Adelaide Crows fan heading into next year.
You should be, yeah. All right, so ins. Indy Cotton, Category B rookie, was deciding between basketball and AFL, eventually decided to choose the AFL and has come into the Crows. It's be interesting to see how he goes. You got Mitch Marshall's their only first-round pick.
South Australian guy, yeah?
Yeah, from the Sandford, played Sandford last year. So, again, I think he's more of a forward, so I don't know if he'll get much game time already with that stacked forward line. So maybe not a shout there. Anyone else? Anyone?
What about Archie Ludwig?
Oh, Archie Ludwig, yeah. Pick 50, I think he was, in this year's draft, so not too bad. But again, I don't know if he'll get some game time. Midfielder?
Archie.
I think he's a midfielder.
Yeah, Ludovic.
That's the rookie, so I think...
Yeah, and I think that the names that really matter.
I'm saying
for-
Archie as in Callum Archie.
Yeah, no, I know you are. That's
yes.
what we're moving into now.
Yeah, I was going to say both ins. Well, we got Archie and Finbar.
Finbar. Yeah.
Finbar.
Kangaroos.
Yeah, Kangas. He can play in the ruck as well, Finbar. So
Yeah, well...
yeah.
Well, especially with Riley O'Brien getting a little bit up there. So
yeah, and you've also lost. Who did you have?
out Burgess, unfortunately delisted again. Matt Crouch and Brody Smith retired, and Harry Schoenberg went across the pond, so to speak, to the Eagles. Mate, the Eagles picked up a lot of players, not like
Promising players,
but
though.
a lot of like
Just some
reasonable
good
players.
depth. When you think about it, right? Like how many young kids they have that are just getting absolutely bucketed because there's injuries galore.
So when we get to the West Coast one in however long, seeing as they're down the bottom,
The outs will take
might
us
be a few preview. It
three
might
hours.
take us a while, yeah. All right. So I think last year, I'll go over really quickly what I did. So I've kept my stats from last year. So I had Jordan Dawson as my top player from last year. I think we all say he was top player again this year.
Yeah.
Sixth top player out of the AFL for average score, and the next one was Rory Laird, 48th. So that's fucking slam dunk.
So I've got
Jordan
he had
Dawson.
15 games over 100, and he was back up to that 110 average from a couple of seasons ago. He also had 7 games over 125, guys, which is just a monster effort all year. Again, started to see the cracks late in the season when they were trying to move him around, get some other players to help out, try and different positions. Didn't really help us out there in fantasy, but still monster effort from him all year.
I mean, he's an absolute jet. He just needs to be around the ball in order to impact more.
Yeah.
Burying him in the forward line, it's
Mate, when he was doing that, what was it, like 28 disposals a game, 2 goals?
yeah.
They were unstoppable.
He's just a good user of it. Like how you can take someone that can put the ball anywhere on the football field away from the center. It just you've got 3 freaking good key forwards for a reason. Like get it in the hands of someone that can do that.
Let alone their small forwards as well, and midfielders that can still hit the scoreboard.
So with
Do we all go Dawson?
And
Dawson's
Dawson was
mine.
up 5
100%.
points on his average as well.
From
So
the year before, yeah.
we're talking about who was going to be better, Laird or Dawson at the start of the year. I think
I said
Josh
Dawson,
went,
didn't I? Pretty
Laird.
sure.
That was last season, mate.
Yep. And
Yeah,
I
that was
think,
season
are you going to
before
change
last
it this year? Who do you think is going to be the best Adelaide player?
Well,
We'll get there.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. Barely.
But underperformer, has anyone got their underperformer for 2025? I mean, I had Tex Walker for 2024. Kind of, it was a bit of low ball there from me from saying him. But 2025, I've got one if anyone...
To be honest with you, I didn't actually look at underperformer. I'm going
about,
through now and looking at
Peatling
who I
or
am.
Keys?
No, both had pretty good years. Keys had a good year.
I'm going to say Isaac
Yeah,
Cumming.
Keys
Isaac
did.
For
Cumming.
average-wise,
Peatling didn't go
Isaac
off like we
coming
thought.
across, I think that's a good shout.
Isaac Cumming, he only stayed at his average from 2024 from playing 4 games. Before in 2022, it was up at 90 average, and he only averaged 61. So
See,
Yeah.
I've gone Mitch Hinge for me. And I
Mitch Hinge?
had
You love
him
this
had
bloke.
him as a boom, and he went down. He went down 15 points on his year.
Yeah.
That is just terrible. Team played a lot better, even with him playing poorly. But I mean,
Hinge going through some bad averages there.
Yeah, he
for
needs
all
to
the
get-
guys out there out on the platform.
he needs to get back to his best. Not that it was required for him. Adelaide, obviously, top of the table. But, I mean, for them to perform at a much better pace, he needs to be up 15 points down on an average when you're, realistically a top 10 player for that club?
Yeah.
Is not good
Yeah,
enough.
to go from a 75 in 2023 to an 82 and then regress back to a 67 is fucking piss poor.
Not great, yeah. Anyone else have anyone else? Like you said, Peatling was... I mean, there
I
was
mean,
some
for me,
high expectations.
Peatling, I think we expected him to come in and have some
100s.
pretty good scores, right? Like he showed that when he got a chance, he actually
But
scored
then,
well.
He did
got the
okay.
chances, like,
He
got
played
more
21
chances,
games.
He went up
but, like,
16
in the
points on his
role.
average.
Remember, we thought
didn't
the
have the
role would be
role,
more that
yeah.
midfield.
He did go up 16 points of his average from 2024. So
But that's because he played a lot more games, surely.
yeah, he did. 4 more games.
Four more games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I look at someone like Lockie Scholl, but he barely played. Who else? I mean, Sid Draper was just disappointing because he got subbed like no tomorrow.
His average
Yeah,
was
that
29.
unfortunate. Well, I think we nearly all had him as our on the bench.
I think we all had him at some stage, and then
Yeah.
we tried to get rid of him. But he's opening up at 307k apparently.
Saligo for me could be an option around that underperformer. You know, he had the opportunity for a lot of mid minutes.
Yeah.
Priced at 780k, average 82. It's not really what you'd expect. And what really hurts is that kind of last 3 average of 63.
I mean, the problem with that is, though, that was all Jordan Dawson that early to mid-year. He'd literally get the ball out of the middle, just him, kick it down Thorpe's throat.
I mean,
and that
first
was it.
three scores, 125, 101.
That's what I mean,
115.
that mid-year. How was his mid-year?
Mid-year, he's scoring
Oh, I think
80s.
he's gonna have more inside minutes. So he could be.
Well, yeah, now
a
that
good breakout.
Crouch is
Yeah.
retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
He
definitely
could have
Yeah,
a big breakout this year.
Crouch
So
retiring's going to open up that midfield a bit, especially with like loads of tackles going.
Yep.
Yeah.
his price at 868k.
Who was that? Sorry, you were just saying?
Saligo.
Lego, yeah.
much nearly to start him though, but you
I've
can
got-
keep an eye on him.
I've got
But
him
if he's
as
going to go 100,
I've
then
got
it's
him as
nice.
a breakout / value target for
Yeah.
if he does, put up some good scores with Crouch.
Yeah,
going
but then
missing.
are you would you spend an extra 40k on Isaac Rankin?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you probably would.
You know,
yeah.
he's
I'm
got
all-
mid forward status. 87.2 average
for 40k, yeah, you definitely would.
last year. He's 915k versus 868.
What was the top again? Breakouts, is it still? Or no?
No, we're not even on breakout yet. We're nowhere near. So now, that was underperformer we were talking about.
Underperformers,
So
okay.
who do we think boomed last year? So the year before, I had Lockie Scholl for the 2024 season. Obviously, we were just talking about him. He went okay, but not great. But boys, I think we
Mine's
can all-
Dan Curtin.
There has to be.
Yeah,
There's only one
Dan
name. I've got it
Curtin.
here.
Yeah.
There's only one name, boys, and I want you all to say it. It's Dan Curtin. Has to be.
Daniel Curtin.
Thank you very much. Up 462k and 33 points on his average from his rookie year.
He's only a bloke that actually put some decent price gen into it.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Anytime
else is sub
after
200K.
after round 10, he was doing pretty fucking well.
Do we
Before
think
that, he
he's
was
going to
pretty
do quite
average.
well this year?
Maybe.
Well, I've got him for my breakout.
Okay.
Because he averaged, what was his average? About a
74.6.
74. And
Huh?
his,
No,
I've-
65.2.
65, yeah.
and I've looked at his last 10 games of the season where he started to get that wing role and that defender role.
Well-
he averaged over an 80.
Well, just look at his first 9 games. So, 9th round was 16.
Yeah, that
and then
killed all
he
his
had
scores.
and he had other scores of like 30s, 20s, a couple of like 70s and 80s
It's like
in
his
there.
last 10 or 12
But-
games.
But like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anywhere from like round 11 onwards, he was putting up scores. Everything was over. Low was a 50 and a
For
55. Yeah, for Curtin.
Yeah.
But then
It's
it
all the
was like
marks.
110s, yeah.
Yeah.
That
So-
wing position kind of
118, 114,
Yeah, he was
93,
running. That was what he
97,
was- remember,
93.
we didn't see that in that first year.
Yeah.
He wasn't using his pace and his run and his stamina. I finally decided, I want the ball. I need to do this, and we could see that he went up and did it. But that's boom for last year. Did anyone all boom for Dan Curtin? Unless someone
That's
think of someone
that's
else.
me.
Because I mean, everyone else. Isaac Rankin went slightly up, had a better year football wise, but not really fantasy.
Yeah.
No one
Most
else
people had
really-
Rankin, I think. Like a lot of people did have
Yeah,
Rankin.
he was already high enough to not have him as a boom. All right, breakout for the Crows. Then that was pretty simple.
For this year?
So we got two.
Yeah, you got two.
For last year or?
For the year to
I
come.
don't know if you guys remember last year. I've got mine. What I had for last year.
Yeah,
Last
man,
year I had Dan Curtin,
I mean, last year doesn't matter.
I could go. I could go.
but
look at
I've
last
got
year,
Dan
but
Curtin again because I think
I
he's
don't
going to
know.
break out again.
Yeah, you guys were just talking about last year's stuff, and I was
I'd
like,
say that Dan
No
Curtin's
idea.
probably my pick
Yeah, Dan
for a
Curtin.
breakout player. The only other person that I do like the look of is Max Michelini. Brody Smith's gone,
You think he's due finally?
3-4
He's been
years
on that
into the
fringe
system.
the past 2-3 years, like never breaking out.
He's got all the opportunity now, though.
also-
And he is the best user in that defense.
I also think for points wise, potentially Josh Worrell and Mark Keane because of
Oh, I don't know about Keane.
because of losing the kick-ins from Smith's retirement as well.
Yeah, Keane's not a great kick. I think.
Keane.
Yeah, Mark Keane.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
I don't think
he's
Mark
gonna-
Keane. He's too much of a key defender now that he won't do that much on it. But
Worrell maybe.
Worrell's definitely he's definitely got a booming left foot. But yeah, that's the.
But who do you prefer, though? I'd prefer Michelini using the ball out than
So
what
would I.
I'd prefer Worrell. Like, Worrell's a good defender, but Michelini's got the spark. He's got the ability to take the game
But would
on.
they not want Michael Laney up the field a bit more doing the
I don't
kick
think so.
out? You reckon he'd be all the way
I
back?
think he's like, yeah.
His
But then does that not
average
hurt his
was
points?
54. Michael Laney.
So Michael
Yeah,
Laney
he's
So
got a
he
low
has
floor.
a low score there. He's got scores of 116 was his top. He had a bunch of pretty low ones like 30s, 20s. What was his other top scores? He's got an 84 in there, a 71. Yeah.
It just depends on what their defense actually looks like.
So I think we'll move on to it there. Michael Laney or Dan Curtin as
Yeah.
the two breakouts between us four. All right, ultimate pick. So again, as I'll keep going from last year, I had Peatling. Obviously, that did not work out for me.
See, I reckon actually Peatling's going to have a good year this year. If he can find a spot,
Would you have him as your ultimate pick?
I wouldn't have him as my ultimate
Yeah.
pick, but I think he might have a bit of a breakout this year. Might touch the 90s, the triple digits.
My ultimate pick's going to be Dan Curtin.
Mine's going to be Dawson.
It's too much.
1.15
million?
I think
You'd pay that?
Top 6 player, mate.
What if you know that he's going to be down in the forward pocket or
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then that's a different different choice.
I think for this year I'm going to do like a similar thing to Sam from last season where we go no players over $1 million or attempt to go no players over $1 million.
Yeah, I'm only going value.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
I was
you've
looking
all
at
adopted my theory,
one
eh?
and that was like Tim English just to get one decent ruck in.
Yeah, and like I probably will have someone over $1 million, but
Yeah.
like it's not going to be many. Like it'll be one or two.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah, I've gone Dan Curtin for me. Breakout. Ultimate. Josh, ultimate Dan Curtin. Anyone else? Boys, you want Dawson. You're going to... Nick, it's on you.
I mean, the only other one I'd say is, maybe Tilthorpe can improve on his average there.
That's your ultimate pick, though.
Ultimate picks.
No.
Yeah,
not
this
as
is
an
where we're
ultimate
at.
pick.
Ultimate pick. Yeah.
So this is the one you're putting all your chips behind.
One Adelaide player on your team.
Yeah, I'd go Dan Curtin.
I'm going Saligo.
You just
I actually like
Sligo
that.
is a good one as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
I'm going Saligo.
changing it to Sligo.
They're the two
I
that
think
I'd be
he's
tossing
probably
up.
going to break out this year, Sligo.
Yeah.
Mate, if he can pick up those mid-time minutes, he's going to clean up.
Yeah, so he went up, 6 points on his average last season. So
Yeah.
I think there's still more room there.
Okay.
He's kind of priced around that 80 mark, right? So
868.
How old is he? 22. Yeah, fuck, he could break
868.
All right. Well, actually, while we're here, then that's
mid to high 90s. I reckon he could do.
yeah. Well, that's going to finish it off. So let's really finish off the preview real quick. What do you think Adelaide are going to finish?
I fucking hate this part of it.
So we're actually going to...
Well,
We're actually gonna put in like a-
I'm putting it in. I did
I
this
got
last
one.
year.
I got one. I got Gold Coast Suns
You got
finishing.
two.
Did I?
I'm going to go
two.
6.
Ah, fuck yeah.
I got 4, I
Who
think.
was the
gonna
other
go
one?
3.
Who was the
You
other
got
one?
1 and I got 4.
I'm gonna go
I deleted
6.
it all.
Ah, okay.
You're going to go 6th. Ryan is locking in 6th for the Crows.
That's actually a fucking not a bad shout. I don't think they're going to fucking minor premier, again. Fuck, I hate this question.
Yeah,
the first one of this, I haven't even
This
thought about
stresses
this
me
answer.
out, yeah.
I'm just going to be different and say 5th.
Okay. Nick has
5th,
locked
you
in
reckon?
5th.
Just I haven't even thought about this yet.
Good.
I
I'm
literally
glad
haven't
I
even thought
dumped
about
this on you guys. That's good. Josh?
I will go... I'm going to go... Let's go 8th.
Josh is locking in 8th, and I have also got them in 8th spot as well.
So we're all got them regressing, which is no surprise.
I vote that we veto this next season.
No. This is
Yeah,
new,
vote,
permanent,
vote.
new permanent thing. Come on. All right, guys, there you go. That's our Adelaide Crows preview. Starting out, well, it's still technically 2025, but we're trying to get an episode in before the end of the year. We'll get this out around Christmas time, I would assume.
Yeah,
but
last year
we're
we
back.
got Boxing Day.
We've had,
but-
what, a couple months off, realistically? With a couple of episodes thrown in between. So
I don't know if we've had a couple of months
We've
off.
had 3 weeks off, I think,
Life's still
something
been
like
going.
that. Anyway,
True.
next one we got is, because we're going in ladder order from last season, is the Geelong Cats.
Brisbane.
Yeah, the Lions,
ABC.
the premiership is the... Yeah, they finished second last year.
No, Cats.
No,
No,
the
Cats.
Cats.
It is the Cats.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, come on.
Cats then Lions. Sorry, Cats then Lions. All right, so we'll be back.
I was going to say, I'm fucking positive the Cats bloody came second.
We'll
fair.
see you in the next
We'll
one.
see you in the next one for the Geelong Cats.
Later.
Peace out, guys. Thank you.